Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a simple paper fingerboard that looks just like this one at home. All you will need to make it is just some paper, any glue stick, I'm using Elmer's glue, and some scissors. So let's get started. First, take your paper and just fold it down like this. Now you're going to do this all the way over to here. If there's any extra like this, you could just cut that off. And also thanks to the description for giving me the idea on how to make these simple wheels. I'm giving full credit to him. And yeah, after you have that extra piece cut off, just like this, you're just going to take it and fold this end over to here. Now, after, you should have something that looks just like this. Now, unfold everything. After you've unfolded everything, you should have a sheet of paper that looks like this. What the folding did is it shows you where you can cut. And it's okay if you have a little cut just like that, because from the excess paper cutting, but try not to make that happen. If it happens, it's okay. You'll be cutting up the paper anyways. And now just separate all of the sheets of paper. And the paper also gives you a reference on where to cut. Like this sheet, you should see these small lines and just cut across it. You could just separate it, but so you should have this after you cut out the first one. After you have the first one cut out, or half of it, just cut off the rest. Now that I have all of the sheets cut out, I'm just gonna take one piece, take my glue, and just put the glue on it. And just put the glue on one side, not both sides, because this is gonna be the first ply at the bottom. I just put some glue there, as you can see. Oh, hi Shadow. That's my cat. Looks like she wants to be in the video. Please do not touch the glue. And just take one of your looks like she really wants to be in the video. Just take one of your other sheets and just place it on top, just like this. What are you doing? There's no food in the glue cap. Nothing. And she's also very nice. Anyway, back to the fingerboard. Don't worry, they don't have to be perfect. But Shadow, looks like she doesn't want to be in the video anymore. But just make sure that you have all of your sheets of paper on. But just take some more glue, put the glue on, and then glue all of the other sheets. So I just finished putting all of the paper on to, well, just finish gluing them all together. Don't have to be super nice. Not too good at gluing, but this is what I have so far. And just take one of the corners and just fold it up for the tail. And again, here's the finished product. And again, thanks to the description for giving me the idea for these wheels. And it is pretty strong. And again, just make sure that you fold both sides up to the length that you want it. Just to give it, that pop. Well, this one doesn't have any pop because it's not dry, but you get what I mean. And remember to do it with both sides. And also shout out to Terry L because he wanted me to make this fingerboard for him. And yeah, just maybe fold it in the edges a bit more than you want because it has to dry. And yeah. So because I live in Toronto just had a huge snowstorm, and there's a lot of snow. And snow equals cold. And what does cold equal? Well, cold equals dry glue. So that means cold plus this should be able to dry the glue. So I'm just going to crack this window open. And I'm just going to leave the board right there for the glue to just dry. I'll be back when it is dry. So now that it is in, this is some glass, and there's just a fence behind there. And the board is right there, so do not worry, not fly out. Maybe just use a fan or a hairdryer to cool down the process. But I'm going to let it sit for about 25 minutes, maybe 30, and I'll be right back when it is done. And also one day in the future, I will be selling fingerboards. Don't worry, they will be very high quality. And I'm not sure when, but I'll be selling them on Instagram. But first, I will have to create an account so that I can sell them on Instagram. And there'll be different versions, but stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe and maybe even share. Well, that's your choice, but subscribing just helps me out a lot. Hopefully I could get to 1 million soon, but not in a billion years. But with your help, probably, yeah. And because some of you might be wondering the board that I used in my first couple videos, here it is. It is a full, oh wow, just focus please camera. It is a modded tech deck board, custom grip tape, and from that video I actually broke the grip tape. Yeah, there's a small crack. I don't know if you can see it. Very small. But it cracked there, and maybe also one day when I get my Instagram account, when I'm selling these boards, you might also be able to get to buy some of this grip tape. Maybe even my foam grip tape. Who knows? But I have to subscribe first. But this grip tape is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I did a custom design. And I like it pretty much. Yeah. Some of you might also be wondering what I do when I wait for this stuff. I play this awesome game called Touch Grind Skate 2. It's basically a fingerboarding game, but digital, and you get it on, well, every device, I think, or a lot of devices. It's a bit tricky at first, but after a while you get it. After what felt to be an eternity, well, pretty sure I started the timer, so it has been 25 minutes.